really excited to show you this card today that is made using some Stampin' Up! Fabric. In case you did not know, we have fabric on pages 170 and 171 in our big catalog, and what's being used on this card is the Timeless Portrait, this fabric right here. So I'll go ahead and get this out of the way, and I'll just give you a sneak peek at the card quick. This was designed by my friend Caitlin, and she used the Timeless Portrait fabric, like I said, as well as the new framelits that we have that are called Dress Up. These are in the spring catalog. So I've got these Dress Up framelits that we're going to use, as well as the new oval framelits that are also in the spring catalog. And I did want to point out that there is a stamp that you can purchase called All Dressed Up. You can purchase that individually, the stamp set and the framelits individually, but then there's also this bundle. And if you purchase the bundle, you do save 15%. So all I'm using on this card today are the framelits, but I wanted to make sure you were aware of the bundle and the savings that you could get there. I'm going to pull out this dress, and that's all I'm going to need to do for you. We're going to start, this is a scrap piece of vanilla cardstock. This is some of our adhesive sheets. These come in a package. There's 12 by 12 sheets. They're a large package like this, and you just cut off what you need to use. So what I'm going to do is peel this back. I'm not sure how well you'll be able to see that I'm leaving, I think you can see it, that I'm leaving the shiny sticky part on the paper. I'm peeling this back. What's exposed here is sticky. So I'm going to take that sticky part and put it face down on this scrap of vanilla cardstock. And then I'm going to take the corner and peel this back, this time leaving the sticky on the cardstock. So hopefully you can also see, I think if I turn it enough, you can see the shine on there, and that's the stickiness. And then I'm going to take a piece of the Timeless Portrait fabric and just place that over the adhesive that was exposed on that very vanilla. And what I'm doing, I'm going to set this framelit on here like this, and there's two reasons why I use the cardstock and the adhesive sheets. First of all, it just gives it a little more firm base to work with. So when I use this framelit, it does work just fine on the plain fabric, but when I have the cardstock underneath, it helps it have a more defined cut. The other thing is that it's just a really easy way to attach what will be now cardstock onto my card instead of fabric. So it's just an easy way to make sure that the fabric is totally stuck on the cardstock, and then just like any other layer, it's really easy to attach the cardstock to the card. So hopefully that makes sense. I'll explain it a little bit more as I show it. So this just pops out like all the framelits do, and now this is the cardstock on the back. So this is firmly attached to the cardstock because of that adhesive sheet that's inside. So there are a couple of pieces that I did ahead of time. First of all, this is my base of my card. It's Sahara sand. It's 8.5 by 5.5. And the first thing I'm going to attach is this piece here. Now what I did was I took the largest of the oval framelits, that's also by scalloped here, and I did the same thing. I attached the fabric using an adhesive sheet to some vanilla cardstock, ran it through using that large scallop oval. Then I took the next smallest oval with a piece of Whisper White and used the polka dots embossing folder. And now this is what I'm talking about here, because I don't have to deal with attaching adhesive to fabric. I can just do it right on the cardstock. So it gives it a firmer base to go through with the framelit, and it makes it even easier to attach to my project. So that is on here like this. And now I've got this piece that was another one of the framelits, and I am going to put some adhesive on the middle of this and attach that to this piece. Oops, just scoot it down a little bit. Okay, so that's attached on there, and I'll just push like this to make sure it's firm. And now before I attach this to my card, I'm going to use a little bit of this very vanilla 1/8 inch taffeta ribbon. So I'll just cut some of that and I'll wrap it around this teeny tiny little unrealistic waist and use my adhesive on the back, and I'll just fold that down to hold it firm. Okay, then I'll go ahead and put some dimensionals on the back. I'll put a few on here just to make sure it holds firmly. And peel off the backing. And then this will attach to the white polka dot oval. So set that right there. Now there's just two more things I want to do. We have a new product in the spring catalog called Flower Trim. It comes like this. And what I'm going to do is just cut off one of the flowers, and I'm going to attach that to the dress as well. So I will put some adhesive down on here and then attach that flower right on like that. And then when you get our basic pearls, there's 150 other pearls, and then there's these 3 strands, and you may have gotten these before and maybe not known what to do. You can certainly cut them into individual pearls and use them individually. You can peel off the entire strand and make a border on a card. I just cut 4 of them apart, and I'll peel them up. They all come off together, and what I'm going to do is just curve this a little bit at the neck and make a little necklace. So just a fun card using some of our fabric and some new framelits. There's so many different things you can do. Of course, you can use designer paper. You can use the stamp that coordinates with it. Using the fabric just gives it a fun texture and dimension to it. Thanks so much for watching my video. For daily creative inspiration, visit my blog or find me on Facebook at Jody Reinert Stamps.